I'm Gemma and welcome to my channel, Gemma May Stitch. I suppose now it's Gemma Will Stitch because I got married. Ooh, it happened. So yeah, on the 20th of June this year, me and my partner took the walk down the aisle. It went really well. It was a lovely day. I'll see if I can get him to insert a couple of pictures for you if you're interested. If not, just skip ahead a little. But yeah, it was only a little one because of COVID and everything. There's still a few restrictions here in the UK. So we had 14 people, you know, just the nearest and dearest. We did live stream it on Facebook for those who couldn't make it or that we just couldn't fit in. So a lot of my side of the family live in Jersey in the UK, but it's a little island off France, and it would have just been too difficult for them. By the time they flew, you know, they have to quarantine on our side, and then they'd have to quarantine on the way back. So, you know, for one day's wedding, it would have been like a 3-week event for them. So it was understandable, but we had lots of well wishes and everything off them anyway. But yeah, so some pictures, and I'll try to leave it there. We also went we were on a mini moon to Torquay in the UK, down in England. And we were so lucky. The weather held the whole weekend until we were coming home. We had dinner, we went to the zoo, we were afternoon tea. It was lovely, really, really nice. Like I said in my last video, I've been having a little difficulty with the back in the world stuff. So I was very nervous for our wedding. All the guests had to wear the masks while they were sat in the ceremony and then walking around, but if you went outside or once we sat down for food, they could take them off. So we had little personalised ones that we made. I've got it's not a cricket, what's the other one? A brother scan and cut. So we ironed on little vinyl initials to sort of like, you know, make it. It was quite DIY. There was I made the bows for the chairs, or me and my mother. Bunting jars for the eyeliner. Again, I'll get them to. They'll be in the pictures. Yeah. So we've had an exciting 2 weeks. It does mean I don't have a ton of stitching to show you. But I do have a couple of whips, so I'll start there. My first whip let me start with my new start then. My new start whip is the July cross stitch camp piece that I chose. So if you haven't seen or you didn't watch my last video, Colorado Cross Stitcher here on YouTube and over on Instagram is running a cross stitch camp virtually for summer, June, July and August. So June's piece, we needed to do something that was inspired by another stitcher, so I did my little doves piece. July needed to be a new to you designer. So like I said last time, that was quite an easy one for me because I haven't done very many designers yet. But this was also inspired by another stitcher. So the Lancashire stitcher here on YouTube had done this pattern, and I've lost where I put it. Bear with, I put it ready. That was useful. There. So I went with Silver Creek Samplers Through the Storms. So it's my first Silver Creek Samplers start. I'm going to do it as our wedding sampler. So down below we can pop our date and our initials and everything just down there. So I thought that was a really cute one. I really like the sentiment. So I've made a start. I couldn't get all of the, it calls for, bear with, Gentle Art and Weeks Dye Works. Here in the UK, I'm having a little trouble with some of the other floss. DMC I can get no problem from everywhere. But these ones, there's 2 shops I could get them from, but I couldn't get all of what I needed from either of the shops. So I got a bit from both, but I still didn't fully kit it. So I've got some DMC conversion in there as well. And here is my start. So this is the full width of the piece. So I actually measured pretty accurately. I kind of cheated. This is 14 count Aida from Clay Brown xstitch on Etsy. You might have seen it in my haul if you've watched my previous videos. I got like a grab bag, a mystery bag, so you pay, I think it was £15 and you get 3 pieces of Aida. You could pick the count and that you wanted Aida, but you didn't know what pattern was going to be on there. So I was going to stitch this on just a plain grey, was what I got, you know. But when I saw this then, I was like, that's perfect. I've got a fabric that would be much better. And it's the right size. So I grid my fabric with heat erasable pens. So that line there, whoops, drop it, and that line there are the edges of the design. So it's perfect, absolutely perfect. And I'm really loving how the rainy background is turning out so far. So yeah, that is I started on the 1st of July, and today, I want to say it's the 3rd, 2 seconds, oh it's the 2nd. I started yesterday. And that's where I'm at the moment. I may not have put it down. So yeah, really enjoying that so far. And so this is the yellow and the top grey are the called for Weeks Dye Works. But this grey underneath is my first DMC conversion. I couldn't get the called for Weeks Dye Works for that, so I just improvised. I googled a conversion, just what would people use for the Weeks Dye Works, and it gave me a DMC equivalent, and I think it looks quite good. It's working quite well. I think while I was stitching, I asked my partner about 4 times, "Are you sure this goes?" And he's like, "Wow, it goes. I told you. Calm down." So yeah, it's your piece. It can be fine. So yeah, that was my first work in progress, and it's a new start for the month. My second piece you will have seen before if you've followed my channel, and you've probably seen loads of people doing this one. So this is the Trans Pride Tapestry by D's 20 Stitches on Instagram. Do I have what it's supposed to look like? Bear with. If I don't, this is where he'll pop a picture in. I do. Here we go. So that's what it's going to look like. Now there's a Sal running from Jessie at Miss Lay pages, and the hashtag is Transtastic Sal. Now, a lot of people didn't get started. So it's going to be a June stitch along, and because so many people missed starting, they've now changed or added the hashtag nope, gone again. So it was Transtastic Sal, it's now Transtastic Summer. So good hashtag. The other hashtags to use are the Trans Pride Tapestry and Stitch for Pride. So I know June is over, but still important. So I'll get my partner, my husband, to insert a picture of where I was last time. And I'm pretty chuffed if you follow me on Instagram, you're going to have seen this anyway. So I'm Gemma_May on Instagram, which I probably need to change. But here I am now. So I'll just move the coos up here a little bit. But oh, isn't she pretty? So my unicorn is completely outlined now. So it's ready to have the colour put in, and she's done in DMC Diamond, I think it's the little spool, and it's very sparkly and she's gonna look great. So yeah, so far I got on that one. Again, that was clay brown xstitch fabric that I chose specifically for the unicorn tapestry. Trans Pride tapestry. Yeah, I always want to stick unicorn in the name. And that's when I got the little grab bag to go with it. I also, if I haven't flashed this in the screen already, made myself a matching project bag. Matching, it's a bit childish, the unicorns on this one. But I made another project bag. I'm pretty proud of it. It's not perfect again. It's, oh, here we go, let's just share, is it? So, apart from, like, there's no pattern matching whatsoever on that. One of my fabrics is inside out. But it's on the inside. Do I care? So, yeah, I'm still chuffed with my project bag because nobody knows that from the outside. So, that's my second work in progress whip. I think it's going quite well. It's not as big as I thought it was. Ooh, apologies. Next door's dog is having a barking fit. I'm really sorry if you can, and then mine's joining in. So I hope that's not too distracting for you. So yeah, those are my first two works in progress. Now my third hasn't had any work done on it since you saw me last. It's the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Hello Summer Sal. So I will just show you the pattern, just so in case you missed it. So there is part 1. Now part 2 has been released. It was released on the 28th of June. So I haven't got that one started yet, just because we were on mini moon when it got released, and when I got back I really wanted to get the cross stitch camp started. I really want. It's a wedding sampler, and you know, the idea of the camp is to be finished by the end of the month. It's a start and a finish within the month. So I didn't want to miss out much time on getting it done. So getting that started. Yeah, so that's all of my works in progress. So I'm just going to check my notes a second for me. Wedding sampler, Silver Creek, Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and my Trans Pride tapestry. Okay, plans. I have no finishes and no fully finishes. Like I said, my stitching was quite low. I didn't take a lot of effort and time, and yeah, so straight into plans / haul. Like I said, I like to mix it in just because if I bought it, it's in the plan somewhere. So the first thing I've done is kit up my Spring Awakening Little Dove Designs pattern. Now, I've had the pattern for a bit, so you may have seen this before, but I finally bought the DMC thousands of strands that I need for it. So it's all done. I've got my fabric now and my floss, so I can get that one started. And the other, I've kitted up something else. No, I haven't. Yes, speaking of kitting up, I tried to kit up one of my squirrels. So if you saw last time, I bought the, just grabbing the blue flower squirrels. There's one. So there's autumn, winter, Halloween, spring, summer. There's a few, and I love them, and I bought all of them. But they're charted in silk, and I don't have any. And I was having a little difficulty getting a hold of it, as I said, so they're not kitted up at the moment, and I've been having difficulty doing it. But I do want to, so as I mentioned, the August cross-stitch camp theme is something you haven't used before, so fabric or floss or something like that. I really want some silks, and I'm thinking of getting the Mrs. Seda silks off Etsy. I viewed wonderful things. They're from Italy, so I thought they might not be as bad delivery time as an American company. So we're gonna have a go, possibly. We'll see. You'll find out. So Jolly July. I love Christmas. I'm always really torn whether Christmas or Halloween is my favourite holiday. I love them both. And I love the whole season because it goes Halloween in the October, my birthday's in November, and Christmas in December. So the whole 3 months I love anyway. And I'm a big decorator. And like I've shown before, if you've followed my other videos, that you know, I make a lot as well. So Jolly July, or Christmas in July, whichever one you use. I've always used Christmas in July, because I've made cards before, paper crafted, and my mother owned a fancy dress shop, so we've always done the seasons early anyway. So, but I've seen a lot of Flosstubers call it Jolly July. So Jolly, Christmas in July, we're having Christmas. So I bought more haul. So this is the Nimble Thimble again, in North Wales. I bought a couple of Mill Hill ornament kits. So I've also seen, and I should have written the name down, I'm so sorry. Nope, gone. If I can find it, I'll get my partner to pop it in. The lady does Mill Hill Monday, Wicked Wednesday, and Festive Fridays. I think she's got some other ones in there, but I seen those ones, so I thought, Mill Hill Monday, I'd love to do one of those kits. So mix it in as well with my Jolly July. I bought this year's Santa's. So we've got one in pyjamas, Christmas memories. Just thought it was cute. I love the dogs. Christmas giving. There's with little prezzies. And Christmas morning. Sorry, that's the one with pyjamas. What's he wearing the first one then? So yeah, I really like them. So this is this year's. So apparently, what it said in the description was that Mill Hill do a set of 3 Santas every year. So this was this year's, so I thought, grab them. If you've not seen or had a Mill Hill before, it literally comes with everything. You've got perforated paper, the floss, the beads, and a needle, 2 needles, because you've got the needle for the thread and a needle for the beads. So I just thought that was really good for my first attempt at beads. Because, sidetrack, I really want to do a Mirabilia. Now, they're huge. They're pricey on chart side. Well, I think the charts are okay, it's just the bead packs. Apologies for the dog again. And I don't even know if I can bead. Sounds complicated. So I thought this was a good go. So, multiple uses. So then I also got 2 of the snowmen. There was loads of these snowmen, but I thought I'd just pick 2 that I could have a go at. So I got the skating snowman. There he is. And the giving snowman. So the giving snowman and the giving Santa go together. And I think they're going to be, these ones have little charms as well. If you can you see the pattern? No, it's okay, but it doesn't show you the pattern. You get a little charm as well. So I'm really looking forward to giving those a go now July has started. I did get another Christmas one. So then I got one more large Christmas pattern, and I accidentally bought some more Halloween. So my Christmas one I bought, oh sorry about the glare, is Heart in Hand Perfect Snowman. Bear with me just a second, I'm going to murder the dog. My apologies, I really hope that doesn't end up being a really harsh edit, but it is what it is. Never work with animals and children. Okay, so patterns, Christmas. So yeah, this is Heart in Hand Perfect Snowman. I just loved those. I thought they were really cute, and I can't see anything on the back. Can you? No. So it comes with the little buttons, and like that, they're adorable. Look at the little holly leaf. It's not going to focus for me. Believe me, they're cute. There's that one, and then like I said, I accidentally bought some Halloween ones. I cannot resist Halloween patterns. I can't do it. So my first one is a Jardin Privé. I really hope I'm saying that right. It's Halloween, I can't, I'm stitching. Now, as I just said, I love Halloween, so that is not true. But I really like the pattern. There we are. So what I thought was, I'll stop at the Halloween. And I'm going to change the question mark into an exclamation mark, because I like Halloween. So yeah, but I just really loved everything else, like the witch and sewing. I just thought that was great. So yeah, so I'm just gonna change that up just a tiny bit. When? I have no idea. So then the other one I seen that I really like, this is Rosewood Manor. And the pattern by Karen Kleber, maybe? Tools of the Trade. Now, I'm not a cat person, but Halloween has a lot of cats, so I'm just going to go with it. But I just really loved it. I mean, you know, broom, hat, cat. Got it all going. So yeah, I've got that one as well. And then now I've seen this one on 2 Flosstubes, and I know one is Michelle Bendy. It's the Welsh lady, I'm sure it is. If I can find that, I'll get my partner to pop the name in. I'm so sorry, I'm so terrible with names. But it's Midnight Ride by Blackbird Designs. Don't you just love her? Look at that raven. Love it. I just really liked it. It was in with the, I pretty much again maybe cleared Nimble Thimble of their patterns. I've got to stay off that website. So yeah, so I got that one as well. But yeah, I can't wait to have got the Millhair kits. So that was my physical haul, along with the flosses for the patterns I've shown. Now there's 2 patterns that I couldn't show last time because they were digital and I wasn't that organised. They are, I do have them written down though, so let me just, they're Cherry Hill Stitchery, Barnyard Stacks. So there's seasons of them, and I got the summer and the autumn ones. I'll get my partner to pop some pictures in here. Sheep. So you can see why I bought them if you've been here before. Yeah, I really like them when I seen them. So I've got the autumn and the summer because obviously the next 2 seasons for us here in Wales. Loved. Really like those. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes. Ooh, July, a cross stick. Now, I was watching, again, a lot of Flosstube, xstitch, here on Flosstube, and she has a Facebook group, with another lady whose name escapes me. Wow, I'm so sorry. Pop it in. And they do a magazine monthly challenge. So the group is Magazine Monthly Cross Stitch Challenge. And the challenges are set out to help you use the patterns that we all gain through magazines that we accumulate and never end up stitching, which I thought was great. So I don't have tons of magazines at the moment. Well, okay. I've just started getting... I never remember the name of this magazine. The World of Cross Stitching, that I've been buying for the last 6 months. I still can't remember the name of. So I've got a few of those, but I joined Readly, it's an app. You pay $7.99 a month, but you have access to so many magazines. So the World of Cross Stitch is on there, but I do like the freebies and I like the physical copy, if I have a choice. But it has 2 of the American ones, which again, the names escape me. If I remember, I'll get my partner to pop them down below. I think it's Crossstitcher is one of them, but I'll double check. But I can't get them without going to a specific magazine store, you know, which I'm not doing at the moment. So there's loads on there, and I love them. And the new Halloween one just came out, and there's so many amazing designers in there. So I thought that would be a good group to join when I watched a video. So yeah, they are doing Jolly July, and I have the worksheet here somewhere. So yeah, so the overall theme for the month, so this is the July one, is the Christmas in July. So that's just, you set your own goals. I mean, it's not that kind of challenge group, but so that's your overall. But then they also do an acrostic. So for July, it's Jolly. So you pick a pattern with the initial in the pattern, in the designer. You might have to get a bit creative in some of them. So like J, not that it's a Christmas pattern, but Jardin Privé, you know, you get the idea. So I thought that was a good one to possibly, you know, Mill Hill go in there anyway. So I haven't really gotten anywhere with that one, but it's only the second, you know, so I'm gonna have a go at that, I think. Then, speaking of sort of accidental patterns, the Witchy Stitcher. Enablers everywhere. They have a sale come in called Creepy Cryptids. Cryptides? I may need some work on that pronunciation. So the hashtag is going to be Cryptid Sal, S-A-L. It's starting on August 1st and it's going to run until January 21st next year. So it's a big one, it's quite a long one. It's got 16, so if you don't know what cryptids are, it's the legendary, mythical, or cannot be proven or disproven creatures. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, those kinds of things. I'm gonna love it. I already know. Do I have? No, because I think they've given either a border or just a hint. If I can grab a pattern, a picture, I'll get my partner to pop one in. But I'm so excited. And it's gonna start in August. I've got time. But they do say that apparently there's a running joke with them about how much DMC 310 they use. So there's amazing stickers of the Cone of Doom, which I can't get my hands on. Not the sticker, the cone. So I really, really want a cone of DMC 310 because it's in so many patterns. I'm going to use it. But I wanted the, apologies, there's something in my eye. I wanted the 100 gram, so the smaller one. I can only find the 500. Now the 500 gram is £50, which I just think is a lot to spend on one cone of floss. The 100 I was, you know, that's a good... This pattern alone is going to use 9 skeins of 310. And the amount of Halloween patterns I have, you know, I'm going to use a lot of 310. So I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to bite and get the bigger or just keep hunting for the smaller one. But anyway, 9 skeins in this pattern. So I've got to look for fabric by the 1st of August to get started on that one. Second pattern, also a stitch along. Once my partner gets hold of editing this, I'm dead. That one is by Tiny Modernist. I do have, so spoiler alert, because my pattern is for part 1. So let me get these. So this, oh no, I can do it without part 1. Ooh, do you want part 1 or not? I'll pop it in a sec. I'll give you a warning and you can skip ahead. So without the part, they gave this little border to start. So this isn't a spoiler. This you can know. So this one is 4 parts. It started yesterday, so that's why I've got part 1 in my pattern, and it's running until October 1st. So it'll be done in time for Halloween. And the hashtag is Halloween 2021 Sal. The first part of the pattern. So if you do not want to see it, look away now. But this is what we have so far, which I already love. So I'd seen this bit when I ordered it, because I ordered it last night, mid-morning hours, you know, when I should have been asleep, basically. You can look back if you were looking away to not see it. So again, I'm going to need to get some fabric for that one. So this has got 310 in it as well, and takes 2 skeins of 310. So I already, with 2 patterns, need 11. I seriously need to get one of those cones, don't I? Thoughts. So that's that one. I have not ordered any more digital patterns. I do... No, I do not have any orders on the way, but I need to get fabric, seriously, for my patterns now. So yeah, we'll be getting on that. So, final, so I'm just checking my notes, see if I forgot anything. Tiny Modernist, Witchy Stitcher, Thimbles, Cherry Hill. I have a request. So, my husband, I love saying that, he has started doing cross-stitch patterns. He started doing them for me, then he popped them on Etsy to sell, and he started doing a few more now, so they're not just for me, he's done other designs. He would like model or test stitches, so I'll get him to pop in a few of his designs here, so you got an idea of what he's doing. So his design name is Sneaky Geek Studio on Etsy and Instagram if you want to have a look. And we'd like some model stitches. So especially there is a Princess Bride one I know he wants done. It's the sword, and there's French knots. He's never getting that out of me. So he'd like that done. We'll give the pattern. All we ask is that you can get it completed within a couple of months, and that you can take some photos of, so we're finished, and we're allowed to then use those photos for promotional purposes. If you're interested, pop a comment below and we'll get in touch. We can work that out. And yeah, that is all from me. So, happy stitching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that I gave you some ideas with my thousands of charts. Go check out Colorado Cross Stitcher for the cross stitch camp. We're having so much fun. I'm serious. It's great.